Your device is requested to listen to the Two Factor podcast. Today's guest is no stranger to the block button or the front lines of TikTok controversy. She's got 147,000 followers, 12.8 million likes. Girl, that's crazy.
That's a lot of likes.
And the kind of hot takes that make PR teams sweat. Where she's calling out fake activism, sunburn trends that should have stayed in 2006, or influencers she thinks should be banned. Bunny Yassy doesn't whisper. She's the voice behind the voice, the girl in the fit making noise. And if you're not into cruelty-free fashion or accountability, she's probably not that into you. From viral fashion fits to influencer fallouts, animal rights to internet receipts, you're about to get it all. And this is not your safe space. This is Bunny Yassy on Two Factor. Thoughts, girl, thoughts.
No, this is a safe space. This is a safe space, babe. This is a safe space.
Babes.
No, I loved that.
Are you sure? I tried to put my
Yeah.
MTV like journalist voice on.
No, I think that was good.
Okay, slay. Okay. So the theme for today's podcast was calling it out is always in fashion. And that's one thing I've loved about you. And I think a lot of people love about you is like you say it as it is, Yaz. Like you really do. But also I think you've aligned calling it out, but also how important that is to being yourself. So in terms of today, I kind of structure all my episodes as the hot take, the scams, and the actual steps. Okay. So I want to hear, in your bio, it literally says hot take. So I was like, girls, this is not new for you, girl.
No, it's not new for me.
Not for you. So I feel like I couldn't just I couldn't just give you one hot take. I want to hear.
You want to hear all of my, oh my fucking God, okay.
Hundy.
Oh, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm a
100%.
literal sailor doll.
Okay, so the first thing that we kind of talked about when we first met is I told you that I'm so proud of you and I'm so proud of you for calling it out, right?
So fucking nice.
And
honestly.
obviously it's on everyone's lips at the moment, okay? You recently called out a very well-known Aussie influencer. What was the turning point that made you speak up publicly about that?
About this specific Aussie influencer? Honestly, like, this is the thing. I can't keep my mouth shut, okay? I can never keep my mouth shut. When I hear or I see something that doesn't sit with me, I can't just like not say anything. This has gotten me into trouble like my whole life. I'm not even joking, like, because I just can't shut my fucking mouth.
But do you think that's like so, like, do you have like an urge to say something?
Yeah.
Or
It's like I have to like say what I think about it. And I wish I actually wasn't like this because it's actually.
Really? I feel like it's so
Yeah.
you though. Like I wouldn't say.
Oh, babe, but like it's not really. It's controversial.
But I
which
love
is
it.
but like I don't know if I do, Tal. I don't know if I do.
May I ask, so is it more of like an urge or is it more like it has to reach a certain point of like, no, it needs to be talked about where you do feel like you need to kind of say something?
It's more of like the more it goes against my own morals, the more I feel obligated to say something about it. Like this particular influencer that we're talking about, it was more the fact that like I just did not agree with anything that was going on in like that situation, if that makes sense. And I just had to call it out. I had to say something. And I don't know. I honestly wish I wasn't like that.
No, you know why I love that you are like that though? Because it's kind of what we talked about in the intro. You're the voice behind the voice. Some people want to say something and they'll talk about it like here and here, like there, like tittle tattle. When you hear someone actually say what you're thinking out loud, and that was the reason why I was like, I'm so proud of you, Yaz, because honestly, I didn't even know how to digest what I was seeing and what I was looking at and what I was hearing. And the fact that you articulated yourself so well that actually resonated with such a mass audience.
Wait, are we talking about Annabelle?
Yeah.
Okay,
girl.
yeah. I just want to make sure that's who we're talking. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I give you.
Babe, that's actually too nice.
I'm not. Didn't a shiny literally come up to you and be like, oh my God, like, girl, like, I'm so proud of you. I love your feet. I swear, like, everyone that you saw that night came up to you and told you that they love you. Girl, eat it up. Eat it up.
I can't eat it up. I can't eat it up.
But I wanted to talk, you talked about the impact on young people and young women, right? And I recently watched Adolescence. Have you watched that yet?
I haven't watched it, but it's on my list.
Okay,
apparently
please.
it's really good. Did they shoot it all in one shot?
Yeah, so every episode is in one shot.
I don't know how the fuck did they do that.
Yeah. And I just watched it, girl, please watch it. And it essentially does talk about the impact of parenting and social media and what we consume online and how that impacts young people. Really rogue, but what is your hot take on young people specifically? Just like in general.
In general.
Yeah.
Young people, how young are we talking?
Oh, that's actually really good. Dare I say, let's go Gen Alpha?
Like but
the
like
one
I don't
before.
even, what is that?
Wait.
Is that I'm Gen Z, so is that the generation before me?
I don't even know how we got, like younger than you. So younger than you till maybe like millennial, which is like around I think 30.
What do I think of them? I think get the fuck off your phone, babes.
No, but babes, that
honestly,
iPad needs to leave.
No, that's actually one of the first things that come to my mind about them. But it's really hard for me to like, I need like a specific example. Like I don't know what. Get the fuck off TikTok.
Yes, no, 100%.
Get off.
Would you say that like if you were in the role of like a parent, for example, right? It's kind of what they show in adolescence. Like, would you be someone that would like give? I see like people like buy iPads for their child, and they like.
Oh, I'm really against the iPad kid thing, especially when your kid is like so young. Like, why are you shoving a fucking iPad in their face? Like, just say you're lazy. Oh no, see that's fucked. That's fucked. No, that's wrong. No, I can't say that.
What, lazy?
Yeah.
No, I agree. I feel like they all.
Well, I'm not a parent though, so I don't know. But like. I don't know, every child, I swear to God, is like this.
Yeah. And even with the family, in the car, like I'm like, oh, was I that emo when I was little? But like I swear I wasn't.
Oh no, because we didn't have iPads when we were young.
I think we were banned.
No, genuinely, I don't think they existed.
Yeah. I think the only thing that existed for me at the time was the DS, the DSi. Oh,
I love
pink
DS.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DS was good, but like, have you seen those prams with the iPads on them?
No.
There is fucking prams that you can attach your iPad to like on a tripod.
Oh,
and it sits in front of, like your baby's not looking around at the world, it's looking at the fucking screen. That is disgusting. Yeah. I don't fuck with that.
Oh, I wonder like, you know, the things where you can carry your child like on your chest and sometimes the baby's facing out. I wonder if there's like a bit of a reduction in that because like they wouldn't be doing that. Like they would literally just sit on the iPad and that's why they're making stuff like that. Like I really...
How is your child supposed to learn, grow, develop?
It's just got like, oh.
I know, I don't know, babe. I don't know how you do it though.
I wanted to ask you, what is your opinion on Reddit at the moment? And I know you've spoken about
Reddit
this.
The Reddit lore is so deep. Like when you say at the moment, do you mean in general? Do you mean?
I want to know in general specifically because I didn't really use it before. And then I realized half of the things and answers and stuff that I get like are actually from Reddit. So like went straight.
Reddit's can be really good and like really fucking bad, like depending on what it is. There's a lot of information on there that like, I don't know. I love a forum. I love a public forum where people can share advice and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I think of Reddit, I don't think of like, I don't know. I don't think of like good things. I think of like the deep web, like the dark web. Like that is Reddit to me because you can find the most fucked up shit on there, like unfiltered graphic shit. I mean, that's just what comes into my mind.
Oh my God, girl. No, I didn't realize this was.
No, it is like if you had to put like the dark web into an app, it would be Reddit, in my personal opinion.
Wow.
I mean, don't go looking. Do not go looking because
don't go spiraling. See, the main things that I see on there is like, oh, like my boyfriend won't talk to me after 2 weeks. What should I do? Like that's the side that I've superficially. I don't actually have a Reddit account, so maybe it's something that I need to unlock. But
no, but don't actually unlock it. Well, I mean, you won't find stuff unless you go looking for it. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But I mean, my partner has a Reddit account, and he's in a bunch of different subreddits, but some of them. Even like the non-graphic ones, sometimes they are pretty graphic.
Like descriptions and stuff.
Not descriptions, I'm talking like content, like videos of people getting hurt, of people dying, of war footage, of
oh my God.
It is fucked. It is fucked in there. So that's what I think about when I think of Reddit. I think of that and I also think of everyone talking shit on
Yeah, no, people talk okay, yeah, so like that Aussie like influencer
Aussie TikTok snark. Shout out to them, honestly.
Snark, shout out. Like I went on a bit of a thing. Dude.
I mean, the amount of stuff on there.
Time wasters, first of all. Can we just talk about that? But yeah, stuff on there. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just so funny. There's one You can like put tags on there for like who you're talking about. And I remember someone did one about me and the tag were like to filter basically how to find people. It was like not popular enough. It said like something like not popular enough for their own tag. I just thought that was really funny. I'd love to know who's behind these accounts, like writing this stuff. I would absolutely love to. Like, you show your face. Yeah. Show your face. Come on. Yeah. Face reveal.
I wonder if it's like someone with a black hood just like in their room.
Well, that's what you think about, isn't it? When like you think of like people like that. But they're probably just people that look like you and me.
No, and that's what's scary. Honestly, that's what's scary.
No, it actually is fucked. Reddit's fucked. Would not recommend. Like, do not go looking on there.
Lesson learned, girl. Lesson learned. I've got an answer for this, but I'm really curious to see what you have to say. And then I've got a little bit of a rapid fire, which is all to do with fashion because I've been loving your inspo on Instagram lately.
Oh, thank you.
But what is something you wish you could say to your critics with no filter?
Oh my, well, that's actually hard because I feel like I don't really have a filter anyway. I would probably just say fuck off.
Yeah, I love that.
Face reveal now.
Yeah,
face reveal right now.
I love it. Alliteration.
Yeah. Like I want to see who you are, how old you are. Yeah. Show me. Do it. I want to see it. I dare you to do it. Like that is the first thing. Honestly, that's such a fucking good question though. Yeah. That is such a good question.
Because some people some people that I've actually asked this question to, they say, I did it and you couldn't. It's one of those situations where it's like it's actually got that positive spin.
No, that actually slays. That eats. Oh, see, but I'm
but then there's also that ruthless. It's like if it's like, you know, with no filter, like you might as well go ham.
Well, exactly. It's like, what does no filter even mean?
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. That's
who are
a really
you?
good one.
What are you doing?
Or like a fat loser. Like for me, like some of them like, oh, like as much as I love a good like swearing like op, but like I sometimes feel like those back in the day, early 2000s, like fat loser, like with an L on their head. Like tell me that doesn't eat.
No, that actually eats. Yeah. I would love to read them to filth. If they if they have their profiles on public, like I would love to read them to filth.
Yeah, love.
You come for me, babe, but then you can't do that though, can you? But this is hypothetical, obviously.
Yeah, on the hypothetical. Exactly. All right, I'm sorry to change gears, but I'm so intrigued to hear about fashion because you have an amazing sense of fashion.
That is
I know
so
you're
nice.
Really into plaid as well. Secretly, like where do you get like most of your plaid from? Is it just more like thrifting, having a little look-see?
It is genuinely. Half of it is secondhand and then the other half is Australian small businesses. Yeah, like for example, this skirt here, I bought this from Lost and Found in Fitzroy.
Yes.
Fucking love Lost and Found.
I've actually been lost in there. Can we just talk about being lost and found? Like I've actually been lost in there. Like you go in circles. I'm like, where did I?
No, you need to, and the thing is you need to look through everything. Yeah. Because what if there's something hiding in there for you? Like that is literally me. But I get it from like places like that. My plaid pants that I wear fucking everywhere. They're from Itadaki, which is a Sydney-based label.
Right, yeah.
Gorgeous. I fucking love.
Okay.
Love those pants so much. But yeah, it's small businesses and it's secondhand.
Yeah, okay. I need to start. So I really want to get like a plaid. I bought something from Cos, which is like cosplaying.
This is from Cos.
Oh, really? Oh, yep. But it's cosplaying to be plaid. It's not plaid. So I need to get some more pieces. So thank you so much for But I do have a bit of a rapid fire.
Yep, let's go.
It's yay, slay, or just I don't even know what you're talking about. But I just want to like ruthless. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Okay, wait. What are my options?
No, I've got the options there for you.
Oh, okay.
But like, you just let me know, girl. Okay, fake designer bags, harmless or harmful?
Oh,
yeah, like the ones that you buy in Bali, bitch.
Oh, harmful.
Harmful. Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
No. Okay, I know. I feel like I know what your answer is for this one. But fast fashion hauls, ever forgivable? Like this, my top shaying, my skirt's shaying.
When you say ever forgivable, what does that mean? Because I must admit, I did a Shein haul about, God, it would have been like 3 years ago now. And it is one of my biggest regrets, like because it is just so fucking damaging. The things I bought from there I actually do still own because they were all bikinis, but I would never recommend. I think it is forgivable if you learn and grow, 100%. But it is not forgivable if you throw all of those clothes out or if you continuously shop fast fashion. Yeah. Like obviously people can learn and grow, develop, etc. But people that do it and then just
And
like,
do it again, essentially.
and then do it again.
And then do it again.
Like if you find out like, oh my God, that's so fucking unsustainable, like, which is what I found out. I was like, oh my God, I didn't actually realize how bad it is. And then you just like never do it again and you change your habits. Like, yeah, okay, we all live and we learn, but if you don't do that, then not forgivable.
I find it so funny when you see like American influencers, particularly like every day is not like a Shein haul. It could even be like a Temu haul, whatever it is.
I don't fuck with Temu either.
Yeah. What's another, like, there's so many, like, dare I say, what's it, Baby Who? Is that a British brand? Baby?
Not Baby Boo.
Boohoo. No, it's Boohoo.
Oh, Boohoo.
Is Boohoo fast fashion? Oh, they were
100%.
trying to be, they were cosplaying, they were greenwashing, let's be real.
Yeah, 100%. And like Pretty Little Thing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Not talking about their rebrand.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Exactly. Okay. What's one fashion trend you wish you could die forever? And I'm going to put fast fashion off the list for that one.
Okay. One thing, this is not a... Trends in general.
Okay.
Fashion trends in general die. I want you to die because it is so unsustainable, because this is something that I think about all the time. I hate that things trend. I fucking hate it because it drives consumerism all over the shop. Because one week you'll have, oh my God, plaid is trending. Everyone goes and buys a bunch of plaid shit. And then the next week, no, it's not plaid anymore, it's polka dots. And now it's polka dots. So now everyone has got to go get polka dot things. And now it's the color red, and now it's the color purple. And it's just, and like,
now it's fucking butter.
It just promotes this like overconsumption that I fucking hate. And I hate that people also are like, oh, why are you still wearing that? Like, that's not in anymore. Like, why are you still wearing that? That fucking drives me up the wall. So if a trend can die, it would be things trending. Does that make sense?
No, I love that. And you articulate it really well. Can I ask, like, what are your thoughts on someone who go, like, then you've got like things that are trendy and then people just go for like that old money classic style. And then some people are like, but that's like quote unquote boring. Because like I want to be like personality. And I think people get mixed up with personality and trend, and they think that they like mix them up together.
Like personal style and being trendy?
Yes. Actually, like I know this is like not rapid fire, but like quickly, like how would you distinguish both of them? Like I don't even know.
Having personal style and then being trendy?
Yeah.
Personal style, I think, is about having key pieces in like your wardrobe and consistently wearing them over and over again, and having a certain, not like a certain aesthetic, but certain garments or silhouettes or colors that you kind of are drawn towards, like certain kind of, I just said not aesthetics, but it is kind of more of an aesthetic sort of thing. Words that can kind of describe your style, perhaps like edgy or outgoing or old money, for example.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're trendy, like that is someone that just has no there's nothing personal about it. It's like off the rack, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's whatever's new. It's whatever's like, I hate to use the word trendy over and over again, but it's like whatever peak of the market, basically. Whatever everyone's buying sort of thing. That to me is there is a difference there. Yeah. And also styling an outfit versus just putting it on and calling it a day.
Yeah,
in my personal
that's a really
opinion.
good shout. Yeah, it's actually so true. Like you don't want the clothes to wear you. You wear the clothes.
Absolutely. And I think when you incorporate like key pieces in your wardrobe that you've had for ages and that you love, for example, my Itadaki pants that I wear every day, or my black leather jacket, stuff like that, you develop like a sense of like a uniform, and it is personal to you because you've had these garments grow with you rather than just taking and consistently buying new things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I love that. And in terms of talking about personal style, what's an Aussie influencer who nails personal style, even if you disagree with them on everything else?
Even if I disagree with them on everything else.
Yeah. Or like they're not personally your favorite for anything else other than like their style.
Oh.
It's hard.
That is actually really hard because usually the people that I really enjoy their personal style are people that I actually
really like.
I really like them. Like they're good people. So I don't know if I could pick someone that I don't like but like their style, if that makes sense. I like everyone. For example, the people I love, Elsa.
Oh my God, she was there. And then she's so cool.
Elsa's personal style is incredible. She's a huge inspiration for me. Her jewelry stacking, her colors, just everything, how she does everything. Love Elsa. Bernard as well. I don't remember his last name, but his personal style is incredible. incredible. It is incredible. Like people like Candy Brat, a little bit more niche, but her personal style, absolutely love. But these are all beautiful people. Like I love all these people.
I love that. I feel like our appreciation for personal style is actually a lot to do with the personal part. Which, to be honest, now I think about the question, I'm like, yeah, actually, if someone had really cool style, but like I hated them, like I don't think it'd be a personable choice for me to like be drawn towards.
I'm
them.
still trying to think of someone that I hate that I like their style over.
Like if it is like, it'd probably be some A-list celebrity. Like I'm trying to think, but even now, like.
No, genuinely. It's very, I'll have to have a think on that one. But I like, everyone. I love fucking Emma Chamberlain's style as well. Her stylist, Jared Alner, is
I love that
genius.
it's developed. She's evolved. She really has evolved.
I'm obsessed, babe. I'm obsessed, babe.
What's a look that you're currently obsessed with but haven't tried yet?
Oh my God. You know, that's really funny. It is like, it's almost clown. Guys, I fucking hate that I'm using this word. I don't like the word core, but I'm going to use it. It's almost period. Is it period or period? I don't know. Clown core. Very old. I got to show you. Can I show you a picture?
Yeah, show me a photo.
It's stockings.
It's like stockings.
It is little shorts over the top.
Like ruffly.
It is ruffly. It is very have you heard of Adriana? That's her username on TikTok and Instagram.
No.
I'm pretty sure her name's Adriana, but she has the most incredible style. She's American. Let me get up this picture because it's just beautiful.
I'm trying to think what like
it's a lot of it's stripy, it is it's patterned, it's stockings, it's ruffles, it is can you see that from there?
I can.
Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
I'm obsessed with this kind of aesthetic at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ruffles is what like prominently like I've noticed in that.
Like very pointed
shoes,
patterns. There was a picture I posted on my Instagram of like my mood board currently. And the first picture of that really articulates it very well in like a very chic way. I hate using the word core. I can't believe I said that. But like that's kind of what I'm obsessed with that I haven't done.
It's the core at the end of the day.
It's the aesthetic. That's the aesthetic I'm really loving at the moment, but I haven't tried yet. I have ordered a bunch of really beautiful socks that I'm really excited.
I'm so excited to see it on the Instagram.
I know, I'm excited.
Okay, so thanks so much for the rapid fire. I know like it didn't end up being rapid, but
I can't do anything rapid, babe. I'm just a
babes. All right. Well, we're up to the next section of scams. Okay. So essentially
scams.
Scam.
Okay.
So what happens here is basically what are some of like the misconceptions that we see? And I've got a bunch of questions and then we're going to move on to our actionable steps. So things that people can take away and advice that you have for others. Okay. So the first one I have is, do you think brands and influencers are scamming audiences with false ethics? And
that is fucking deep.
Yeah.
That is really
I'm here, girl.
deep.
I'm all ears, girl.
Can you elaborate on false ethics for me?
Yes, I can. So one, when we kind of talked about it before, so we've got like greenwashing, right? We've got sustainability.
Okay, yeah.
But then we've also got false ethics with, like, you know, with influencers and the people that they want to involve in their business, right? Like, do you put your people first, essentially?
You should.
You should. Yeah. Some people don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
No.
But it's also your interpretation, yeah. So false ethics for some people are like saying something that they do and they don't. Something that they internally promise but they don't promise. Something that they don't tell you as well. It's not something that they've like.
I think a lot of influencers do that. I feel like I've almost done that as well. I think so. Like if I am like very analyzing myself, like I feel like, especially with the animal cruelty stuff, I'm very anti testing on animals for cosmetics and stuff, but I also take medication that has been tested on animals. I wouldn't be able to survive without that medication. Well, I probably could, but like I really don't want to because I want to live my life on my medication. Also the fact that I eat meat. So that is almost, I get a lot of criticism because I'm basically a hypocrite because I'm so like passionate about these views about animal testing when under the same umbrella I am eating meat that has come from a farm, from like Coles. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like in that aspect, I'm not me just like outing myself, but I mean, I'm honest. I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. I feel like
that's true to your ethics as well.
Well, yeah, I've done, I feel like people do that. I mean, it depends what it is though, to be quite honest with you. Like, I feel like some people, who do you think of? Who do you think of when you say that?
Well, you know what strikes me is our conversation that we had regarding that small Melbourne brand, which claims to
Oh, yes, that one.
be yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, their mistake was not so small.
No.
so for me, I believe that was false ethics. And
100%. Yeah, that, I mean, I could talk about that brand forever, darling, forever. But that is definitely one of the...
Can I ask you, what was like, when you look at that and if you had to journal about that, for example, what would you say? Because some people like might be thinking, okay, well, like, why is Yaz still talking about that?
Well, first of all, you guys know that I'm a fucking yapper. Can't stop talking about anything.
Yeah.
I just talk about literally whatever I want. That though, like that situation, like I felt so fucked over by that, because I'm one of those people, like if I like a brand, I like a person, I will go all out for them.
I know you've given shout outs here.
Like I will go
above
all
and beyond,
in.
yeah.
And maybe this is a me problem, because maybe sometimes when I don't feel like I'm getting that back from someone, that I'm like, why aren't they giving it back, sort of thing. But in this situation, it was just like, I could not believe it, babe. I could not believe it. The amount of shit I did for free for them, and just the way that the event went down as well. Like everyone's heard me talk about what happened at the event and being left in the corner and nothing was working, and it was just like not getting a thank you. Like it was just so fucking weird, and I just like didn't understand. I think when I can't understand something, I can't like heal from it, if that makes sense. So I'm constantly like talking about it. I mean, it's better now because I'm sorry, I just banged.
No, that's right.
The mic there. It's better now because it's obviously there's been a significant amount of time that's passed since then. But I just like businesses like that shit me up the fucking wall, because it's not ethical. Make it fucking ethical. Otherwise, I'm not going to like you if you're not ethical, babe.
Yeah.
Like, and I just feel like, I don't know. I felt very betrayed. I felt very used.
Yeah.
I felt taken for a ride.
Yeah.
And there was just so much stuff that happened, like that was pictures posted without my consent, not getting credit for things, me not getting paid for things. I still have not given me the remaining $700 voucher that was in the contract.
Wow.
This was before the whole Coachella thing, because I actually messaged them and I was like, hey, do you mind? Well, to be fair, they messaged me and they were like, do you want do you want to come in store and use it? But they knew if I came in store that I would film content for them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I said, oh, do you mind like doing like an online thing that I can use online? They just read and didn't respond.
Wait, so your only form of communication with them is online? Have you talked to anyone specifically?
Since the incident?
Since the incident, but in terms of your accountability and your process for accountability, is it all just been superficially like online?
No. It was like all in real life as well. Like I had meetings with them,
good.
Everything like that. Like I obviously haven't spoken to them since the messages about the voucher actually, which happened before the whole Coachella incident. But yeah, I have not heard from them. They like threatened like legal action to my management. They had no fucking ground to stand on. They just did that to scare me, and honestly, it worked. I did get scared and I took the video down. But thank God for Aussie influencer opinions, because they reposted it. But yeah, just unethical, greenwashing, get fucked, next. Why are the prices so high?
Oh, 100%.
Why are the fucking prices so high?
No offense, why the size is just inaccurate. Let's be for real there.
Oh my God, they don't send. I had someone message me the other day on Instagram that was like, oh my God, they strike again. I ordered something months ago and I still haven't received it, and now they're telling me that they sold out of it. How do you sell out of something that you pre-ordered?
Yeah.
Anyway, cancelled.
No, I love that. I also find it really, to be honest, I'm so sorry I had to go through that, honestly. Like, it's not something that anyone should go through. And the feeling of being used, even if in some ways it provides, some contribute to a platform, it provides you creative, direction. It might provide you some sort of satisfaction working with the brand if you really love them. At the end of the day, like, the feeling of being used is not something that you can, remove. Yeah.
And you know what? Like, again, feel free to shut me up because I'll just talk about it
No,
forever.
no.
Even like leading up to the event, there were flags. There were flags being raised, because I was like, this isn't making, just the way things were handled, I don't know, maybe they didn't have an event like that. Maybe that was the first huge event they ever had and they didn't know how to fucking do it, and maybe that's why all the shit that went down. But at the same time, I'm like, when do you take responsibility for what you did? You didn't take any fucking responsibility. You didn't send me a message. You didn't make a statement. You just threatened to take me to court, basically. Yeah. So
thank you so much for being like raw and vulnerable with that. Like I actually do understand for some people like who have like, no, I know that's like for a lot of people that are in the public eye and who do speak their truth, like they will try to bury it down. But it's important for not just like, there might be a content creator, young girl who's like, oh, yeah, I want to work with a brand and needs to look out for these signs, because whether it's being like verbally used, physically used, like professionally used, like they're all the same feeling. So
just do your research, babes. Yeah. Like if you want to work with brands, do your fucking research before you do it. And especially like we all know the controversy surrounding this brand and with what happened with me and with what happened with other people as well. I don't know why we're still shopping there, why we're still supporting it. Like if you're an influencer promoting them, like I hope they're fucking paying you well, babe. Yeah. Because it's like, why would you want to engage with that? It does nothing for you as an influencer. What, you just want the free tracksuits? Go buy a tracksuit from somewhere else. Go buy a pink tracksuit. Like you can put a bow on anything. Like it's ridiculous. But I don't understand that when people continuously like support a brand that has been highly criticized, ridiculed, and is just unsustainable in multiple ways. And
endorses false ethics, essentially. Yeah. Endorses false ethics.
We don't like that.
Okay. There's another question, and I feel like you kind of answered it, but I would love to see your resonance for a different brand. Is what is the most interesting or even disappointing thing you've seen behind the scenes with brands or influencer campaigns? And interesting, you can either pick the interesting side or you can go the more disappointing side, because at the end of the day, we're uncovering the scams, because there are a lot of people that are out there wanting to be content creators or wanting to be in the public eye, they aspire to be you guys, or they aspire to be the person that wants to go to these events. Like what are some of the things that they're looking for, whether they have 10 followers, 100 followers, 100,000 followers? So
I guess it really, like it depends on your morals. Like for me, I get really pissed the fuck off when people promote products that are tested on animals. But see, that's my own morals coming through there, because obviously not everyone is like me. And, you know, people want to shop at L'Oreal and Maybelline and NARS and like Bobbi Brown and stuff like that. Like people want to have that makeup. So I can't stop them from doing that. It's what shits me is when people know about it. But see, again, I'm a hypocrite because I fucking eat meat. So this is the thing. I've kind of got one foot in each store. So that is very, I mean, I'm not, I guess, reliable for what I'm saying, but that really shits me, because it's like you do know what's going on, but you just choose to ignore it. For me, I hate, all the vegans are going to come for me, but they always come for me. And you know what? They're right. They're actually right. But for me, there's a difference between putting makeup on your face that has nothing to do with like surviving, basically. And I know I can get a fake schnitzel from Coles. I can get a soy schnitzel. A soy schnitzel. I know that. So I am a hypocrite, and I am completely aware of that. That bothers me. That whole animal testing thing, that really bothers me, because it's like, why are you promoting something that's literally tested on animals for no fucking reason? Buy a different fucking mascara. The amount of mascaras on the market, like, and I know L'Oreal pays well, babe. I know we pay well, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't feel like we need to be doing that. But I guess, again, my morals, that's just my ethics. Something that does bug me is when people, and again, I am a hypocrite because I have done this before, but at least I am self-aware enough to take accountability and responsibility. I actually really love that accountability is a lot about self-awareness. And like, I like that you're keeping it, yes, you understand how accountability looks for you, but also you understand how accountability looks for others. Yeah. So I actually really respect that, and I just want to congratulate you on that. That is actually so nice of you, babe. Thank you so much. But like, and like, don't get me wrong, because I have partnered with fast fashion. I keep looking in the fucking camera. No, stop looking in the camera, babe. Stop looking in it. It's like I need to look at you. I need to look at you. I have partnered with fast fashion brands before. I have partnered with Pepper Mayo before. I have partnered with Princess Polly. I did a recent partnership with Princess Polly, which was the biggest mistake ever. I don't know why the fuck I did that. It makes no sense to me. The pay wasn't even good. I don't know why I did it. And obviously I received a lot of shit. I'm just doing a backstory, guys. Just backstory before I get into the crux of what I'm talking about. I received a lot of feedback from it. Rightly so, because looking back, I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? That has nothing to do with my personal brand. I don't shop fast fashion. My undies are from Bonds. Is Bonds fast fashion? I don't know. But do you know what I mean? That kind of stuff, okay. But like, I don't know why I did that. So seeing other people do that, but consistently, consistently. No growth, if that makes sense. No responsibility, no accountability, no growth. People that consistently partner with White Fox Boutique. Be for real. Are you even wearing those clothes? You're probably not, babe.
Like, where's the evolution of like who you are in just comparison of getting your bag, girl? Like
that is the thing, and that is the thing. And I don't know how much they pay. I don't know. Maybe it is a lot, and that's why people do it. And at the same time, I'm like, get your bag. But at the same time as well, I'm like,
but like also, how is that fulfilling you? Like, I actually had a really similar talk with Aiden before, and he's talking about how people really struggle with differentiating. Like, I'm getting my bag, but there's also another cup that needs to be filled, which is in here.
I also called Adrian before. I just realized I did that. What the fuck? Sorry, continue. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's a difference. Sorry, I just interjected. Yeah, the cup and
the bag.
Yeah.
Yes. And I actually, like, as of recent, and let me know if you resonate with this too, like I really, really realized that you can have so much of that bag filled, and if that cup is empty, like honestly, I feel used. I'm like, people have bought me to do something. I feel like a little bit of like a circus monkey.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, that is so
whether
true.
Whether that's a job, whether that is a brand campaign, whether that's a collab, whatever it might be, that's why when people say I want to work with people that align with me, it's because you're still filling up this and you're filling this up as well.
Exactly.
And that's the dream. That's a marriage. You know what I mean?
That is such a good, like, I was about to say analysis, like a metaphor.
Yeah.
That is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, girl.
No, that it is. It's such a good way to think about it because it's so true. It's so true. You can end up having all this money, but you're in reality, if you're promoting what the fuck, promoting like bad shit to the world or overconsumption or fast fashion or child labor or whatever the fuck, like. What the fuck? Like, you may have all this money, but where do your morals lie?
Yeah, 100%.
Like you said, what's more important, your bag or your
cup, girl?
Yeah, your cup.
Your cup.
I'm gonna go with my cup, even though I do want a bag. I do want a bag, but
what about the bag in the cup?
Yeah,
or a bag full of cups?
Yeah. Oh, that is a good.
That's good. There we go. All right, now we're up to actionable steps. So this is more about Bunny Yassy is giving the girlies, the guys advice, okay? And I have a few like probing questions that can help with this. But let me know if there's anything else that you would like to kind of drop mic today.
Okay.
So how can you tell if someone you follow is being real or just playing a role?
That is such a good question, babe.
Because I feel like right now it's very, very hard. And for someone who's in the space, like for someone who also sees these people behind the camera, like because you don't see them always filming, right? For us, for people who are like on the talk, like for example, like you only see one side. You see this multi-dimensional side to these people. So how would you know that, if someone you follow is being real or just playing a role?
You know what's so funny about that is you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. And it's interesting because obviously we're in the industry, so we know people on a more personal level. It's easy for us to kind of pick apart people because it's like, oh, well, I met that person and I know how that person is in real life, and that is different from the person that is on the screen. But for consumers and people watching, it is incredibly difficult. I mean, look what the Unapologetic thing that just happened. How the fuck would we have ever known that?
Yeah.
Thank God for Michaela, honestly. Thank God for Michaela and Alice and
I was sad.
Jemiah, I don't know. Jemiah? I'm so sorry, Queen.
Yeah.
But thank God for them because we need those people. We don't want to platform people that are bad people, that are doing bad things.
Yeah.
We don't want that because you don't deserve the platform.
100%.
You don't deserve it. How do you tell though? For me, like I think some people have a good vibe sensor. I mean, I feel like I have a good vibe sensor. I can tell if someone's being genuine or not just through the phone. The way they talk, their mannerisms, their body language, that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if people are transparent about things, they're more likely to be someone you can trust rather than, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can tell. That's really hard though. It is hard.
Yeah. When you said transparent, do you mean like in some ways have received a little bit of, the hater's gonna hate, but they've actually stood up for something? Is that something that you can tell that they're being real? Or even sometimes I feel like that's performative too, because like we've heard creators where they're going, oh, like I care about this thing, and they call and then they get the backlash, but they just did it because it kind of serves a performance that they're trying to do for some. I don't even know why.
It is God, I feel like I could write like an essay on this because that is actually such a good question.
Because I'm struggling
It's hard.
with it.
It is hard. I'm trying to think of people that it has happened to me like this. Like, for example, like Michaela, not Testa, the makeup Michaela. From America.
Yeah, from New York.
Kim Kardashian, that one. I don't, because her content is so clickbaity and it's very, we had the mascara gate thing that happened when do you remember that?
Where she like put a lash on?
Yes. It's like, I don't trust you now.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. That is, but see, you have to be really analytical, I find. Because sometimes we don't have a mascara gate. We don't have these instances that happen that kind of expose someone,
Yeah.
I feel like also, like you said before, the way someone reacts and to criticism as well can be really telling of how a person is.
Yeah.
But again, like it's so hard because like it's the internet. Like everything is edited, everything is curated. You just don't fucking know. You don't know. I think if someone has really strong moral views though, I mean, someone like me, it is easy to tell where they stand because their opinions and their morals and politics, etc. They're on the table. There's nothing to hide. Do you know what I mean? If people are trying to hide certain things, and I understand people are trying to be, like really brand friendly. Brands love, for the girlies watching, brands love someone that they can mold and that can fit different aesthetics for them. But if you're someone like me, I struggle with that a lot because I'm not easily moldable. I have a very distinct personality. I don't shut the fuck up, and I do say something if I disagree with it. I think people like that, people like me that are more outspoken about, again, morals, ethics, politics, etc. They stand up for stuff. I think that is a good way of telling whether someone actually has good intentions or not. And if someone does respond to criticism and feedback well, not just blocking and deleting comments or getting defensive over it. And again, I am a hypocrite because I have gotten defensive over this kind of stuff in the past where I haven't understood where someone's come from, and I've been like, well, I've tried to like back myself up when instead I should have just taken a step back and been like, these people are actually, they want you to do good. They want you to stand up for what's right. You just have to do what's right for the world in that moment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're just doing the best you can. And sometimes the best you can is either calling it out, or the best you can is sometimes trying to see it from a different point of view and not reacting.
Yeah.
It's like, it's very, very interesting. But I actually think in some ways secretly, like hearing what you were saying, is it's also to do with self-awareness. And I've seen that even in this interview. And so I feel like that is also a really big thing, is if you can hear and see that someone's self-aware, that provides you an ability to see that they're actually, like, they're for real. Like, they actually care about being real.
Absolutely. I'm just still thinking about that question because that.
Yeah, girl, think about it.
I'm literally thinking about it because I'm like,
it's hard.
You never know.
You never know.
You will never bloody know. Yeah. I mean, try and meet someone in real life, I guess. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't actually go and try and find anyone. But that's probably a good way to start.
I have 2 more questions for you guys. All right. And I feel like, again, let me know if there's something else that you would like to say and for the listeners to take away from the episode. Okay. But if someone's trying to build a platform today, what shouldn't they do? Because I've heard a lot about things they should do, post consistently, be your authentic self, et cetera, et cetera. What shouldn't they do? And that's really difficult.
That is actually a hard question because it depends what do you want? Why do you want to be on the internet, sort of thing? I mean, for me, I started because it was a hobby. I just liked filming myself. But it's funny because I would tell people not to be outspoken, which is funny because I just spoke about being outspoken and talking about shit. But it depends what are you wanting to, what is your platform about, first of all? Where do you want to fit in? What do you want to gain from this? Because you're starting it I'm assuming to gain something, unless you're having fun with it. Like, again, I started when I was 16, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was fun. Get ready with me to go to a party. Like, you know what I mean? What shouldn't they do? Fuck. Because the thing is as well, it's like you also have to fuck up to grow. You don't fuck up, you don't grow, babes. You got to learn. You don't make mistakes, you're not going to learn. Fuck, what would you say? You give me an example.
I was thinking, like, as you were talking, I was actually thinking for myself, I would say they shouldn't do it. If you're trying to build a platform to become viral, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, facts.
And like the reason why I say that is because there's an oversaturation of people that just want that. And so you see that even when they do make a mistake, they're actually not learning from it. And actually anything, it's like the collateral damage is too much.
Yeah.
And it's all because they're chasing and they're doing the clickbaity thing and they're like, and the clickbait, it's not even tasteful. Like, you know, when you hear some clickbaity things, it's like, you know what, I get that. That's a good marketing strat. But for me, that's what that is. It's like where you obviously know what they're saying and their tone of voice and everything. It's just so they're chasing over like certain, an agenda of just virality. Not even like, what do you gain? Like, okay, is it going to help, you know, your business? Is it because you want to spread awareness? Is it because you want to create a community? And like, I don't know. And we saw like creators like, for example, like Andrew Tate. Like, why was he saying half of those things? I'm not too sure. But you know what? Like, your only agenda is literally for views. And, you know, we have to understand is, where does vanity become less important than actually just being your genuine self? I don't know.
Facts, babe.
Yeah.
Absolute facts.
But that's what I think. But like, honestly, like, it's really difficult. I know some people say like, no, actually, if that's actually you should do it.
Yeah. It depends what your passion is. If it's someone that's into fashion and wants to make like fashion content, go for it, sort of thing. You want to do that, you want to showcase your outfits, go for it. But if you're someone that just, I don't know, you don't have the right intentions, or you're just a shit person, don't do it if you're a shit person. But do you know you're a shit person?
Exactly.
Are you that self-aware enough to know that you're a shit person?
Oh,
I don't know. Like, this is the thing.
It's hard.
Oh God, I need to sit on this question.
Yeah.
I need to sit on it.
No, that's so chill. That's so chill. Okay. The last one I have for you is, if someone you admire gets called out, how should you respond? Defend, unfollow, or something else?
Someone I admire.
Yeah. So like for me, like one of my favorite creators at the moment is Monet McMichael. She's in America. Love her stuff. But she recently, not her specifically, but her partner Jalen or whatever his name is, got called out for like essentially being a bad boyfriend.
Okay.
And it was weird because like some people were like, oh, like now that's put a bad taste for me in terms of Monet, like how is she clearly not seeing this? If she's still with him, like it's endorsing toxic relationships and whatnot. And so it was really interesting for me because I was like, oh, like I don't know if I want to unfollow because I still love her. But then it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, and then when people talk about it, like, I don't even know if is it in my right to be defensive? Like,
I think it depends what's happened. I think it really depends on the situation. The whole Unapologetic thing, unfollow. Yeah. That is just, nah, done. You're done.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I don't know if you remember like the whole Jenna Marbles controversy. Like, I used to watch Jenna Marbles like as a child, and I remember she got called out years ago now for content she made like back in like 2010 or 2011 that was like racist. And I'm not defending her at all, but I do love Jenna. I do love her. She was very self-aware of what was going on, and her apology was like the most genuine like celebrity apology I had ever seen in my life. And I was like, you know what, she fucking owned it so well. She was so genuine about it, but she actually left the internet and she didn't come back. And that broke my heart because I was like, you addressed it and like everything's like it's okay. Because it was also like 10 years ago like that this stuff happened. And she didn't come back. I think it depends on the context of it. It depends how long ago the situation happened. And it depends if you've grown as a person again, which will kind of affect how someone reacts to the situation. Yeah. For me, if it's really fucked, it's really fucked. Or again, if it goes just against something that I'm really passionate about, unfollow. Dislike, nah. Some people I don't have time for. Like there's people like content creators that I used to follow and I was like obsessed with them or really like their content. And they've said something that just rubbed me the wrong way and I'm like, oh, actually nah. Like I'm not.
These people are also like public. Like if you really were desperately trying to find that one comfort video that this controversial person, like you can just go and see it. You don't need to like follow them and give them the satisfaction of like, I do have this following.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I also find really interesting as well.
No, 100%. But yeah,
It's hard.
Come back, Jenna, please.
Yeah, Jenna. Actually,
My
you know,
God.
I haven't heard that name in ages. You said that. I was like, shit,
she was my
that's, like,
comfort
nostalgia.
creator.
Yeah.
Like she was,
yeah.
but yeah, it depends what it is. It really depends what it is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's some things you just can't defend.
Yeah, 100%. No, and I agree. Yes. I could not believe that was like, that's like 40 minutes, girl. Like you've done an amazing job. You did
God,
an amazing job. I was going to say, is there any final thoughts, opinions, comments you would like to include? I know I've taken your podcast virginity. Like this is like a big
I didn't
deal.
actually say that at the start. This was actually my first podcast, which is why I'm so nervous.
No,
Don't know what
you
to
don't need
say. What can I say? Just be true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a cunt.
Agreed.
Sorry.
That's so, period. No, that's it. Period.
Sorry. Just don't do that. Be self-aware.
Yes.
Be introspective. If you fuck up, own it.
Yeah, I love that. Own your mistakes.
Just own it, babe. It's okay. We all fuck up. We all do fuck shit. Like that. And that's okay. That's just part of being human. But don't come up with a fucking response video trying to backtrack everything. You know what I mean? Like learn, grow, develop, sit on it, reflect on it. That goes to whether you're a content creator or not.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. God, there's so many things I'd love to say, but I'm a bit nervous. I can't think of anything to say.
No, you've done an amazing job. And I really appreciate it. I'm hoping like you enjoyed your first experience.
No, I did. I don't even remember what I said.
No. Your device is requested to listen to the Two Factor podcast.